My name's Jessica, and today's video is a rendition of Four Seasons, Four Loves from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Avatar is a huge inspiration for a lot of my content, and I love creative writing, so it just made sense to create a series where I expand on some of our favorite songs in the Avatar universe. As with other videos in this series, you'll be able to hear the original little snippet of the song that we're so used to hearing in the show, but then I took the creative liberty to write a few extra lyrics, and in some cases I also wrote a little bit more of an accompaniment, like with the melody. At the end of this video, I will discuss the thought process behind why I wrote what I wrote, and just kind of the inspiration for a lot of it. If that's something that sounds interesting, feel free to stick around. If not, no worries, it's all good. I just appreciate you clicking on this video, so please enjoy. Winter, spring, summer and fall. Winter, spring, summer and fall. Four seasons, four loves. Four seasons, four loves. Winter freeze, cold night sky. Snow falls down, passing us by. Quiet peace, swirling all around the stillness. Masterpiece, needing no reply. Winter, spring, summer and fall. Winter, spring, summer and fall. Spring awakes, morning dew gleams, green fields grow, following streams. Close your eyes and hear the birds around you singing slow. Sunrise, waking from your dreams. Winter, spring, summer and fall. Winter, spring, summer and fall. Summer shines, warm bright day. Cloud forms change, drifting away. Trees stand tall, soaking in the golden sunlight. Life's great call always finds a way. Winter, spring, summer and fall. Winter, spring, summer and fall. Falling leaves, colors of change. Autumn breeze, familiar yet strange. Evening fires, the smell of spices in your harvest. Rest inspires, beautiful exchange. Winter, spring, summer and fall. Winter, spring, summer and fall. Four seasons, four loves. Four seasons, four loves. Four seasons, four loves. Four seasons, four loves. Okay, now for the explanation. So the first verse is winter, spring, summer, and fall. We just start out with that very familiar, warm and cozy song that Uncle Iroh sings in the first season. It kind of just gives you a reminder of what the general melody is. even though I did technically kind of switch it up a little bit. Winter, spring, summer, and fall. That's technically how Uncle Iroh sings it, but I just kind of kept it lower because we were just starting out the song and I didn't want to get too, I don't know, fancy. The next verse is talking about winter. It says, winter freeze, cold night sky. So this entire song is pretty much just about my love of each season. So with winter, I love that moment whenever it is nighttime and the snow's falling and you just sit out on your porch and you just look at everything and it is so quiet. Like there's nothing going on almost. It's so odd. It's like the snow somehow dampers the sound of outside, as well as, you know, it's cold, so I guess animals aren't really out there. But I just really wanted to capture that moment because sometimes it's just this overwhelming peace that I feel whenever I experience that. So we talk about it being a winter freeze, it's a cold night sky, snow's falling down. I like the idea of maybe sitting with a friend or sitting with your partner. So I wanted to add in passing us by. Quiet peace swirling all around the stillness. Once again, that silence is just so peaceful to me. And I wanted to compound on it being still yet quiet. I added the word swirling because of the alliteration with stillness, and I also like the word swirling because I feel like that's what snowflakes kind of do whenever they fall to the ground. Masterpiece, needing no reply. A winter wonderland at night. It's gorgeous. It's like someone painted it right in front of me. I love it. I love it. It's a masterpiece and it needs no words. The next verse talks about spring. Spring used to be one of my favorite seasons. I mean, it still is. I can't really choose a favorite season. Okay, yes, I can. I used to not be able to choose a favorite season. I've always loved and appreciated all of them, except summer. Ooh, don't come at me for that. I know summer could be really cool, but where I'm at, it's just really hot and humidity really gets to you, and I just don't like the heat. I'm a weenie when it comes to heat. So I have to say, I have appreciation for all three of the other seasons, and summer was a little more difficult to write about, but I did find something that I do enjoy about summer. Anyways, spring. Talks about spring awakes, morning dew gleams, green fields grow following streams. I really like foraging and hiking, so in my head I was just imagining like the most perfect green field, and in it there was a stream because I love the sound of water. Close your eyes and hear the birds around you singing. I love standing in nature after a good hike or after we've walked for a while and we're just resting. Sometimes I will just close my eyes and I hear the wind, I hear birds. Really, this song, I guess, is all about me finding peace in every season because that's what that moment is for me in spring. Slow sunrise, waking from your dreams. I love a good sunrise. Sunrises are just so... It's beautiful to start your day with so many colors in the sky and knowing that that exact sunrise or even sunset, it'll never happen again. It's the idea of a new day, waking from your dreams, waking from how yesterday was, understanding that today is not yesterday, it's a new day, and that's beautiful. The next verse is summer. Summer shines, warm, bright day. Cloud forms change, drifting away. I love whenever you look up on a nice 80-degree, not like 100, and you just see nothing but clouds. Poofy clouds, poof. Trees stand tall, soaking in the golden sunlight. One of my favorite memories is visiting the redwood forest in California and seeing how giant those trees were. It was so humbling being among them. And it was during the summer that we visited. So I remember looking up into this canopy and there were these golden outlines on the bark and the branches and the leaves, and it was just, mwah. Life's great call always finds a way. It's in my nature to want more, and I find that I have a lot of things calling to me frequently throughout my life. No matter what I'm doing, where I'm at, what project I'm working on, life's great call always finds a way to pull me out of my head and into a bigger purpose. Not a purpose. I don't know, just to bring me fulfillment, to make me feel satisfied. The next season we're talking about now is autumn. And remember how I was like, I don't have a favorite season. Okay, it's autumn. I love fall. And what's funny is it wasn't my favorite until maybe a couple years ago. So it's a pretty recent thing. But I realize the feeling I get whenever the weather changes and the leaves start to change. I can wear a hoodie and go outside and enjoy a fire. It's just amazing. I love the flavors, I love the smells, I love the spices, I love everything about fall. So I tried to put all of that love into one little verse, and it starts with falling leaves, colors of change. This first line is just so we know exactly what season we're talking about. So I made sure to mention something very iconic. Autumn breeze, familiar yet strange. This is more of a deeper meaning to what fall is for me. Whenever I experience the outdoors and I'm just sitting there and I feel like this slight cool breeze and I just get a shiver and it just feels so mysterious or adventurous. I don't know. It's stupid. I know. I'm dumb. But that's how I feel. Evening fires, the smell of spices in your harvest. I love cooking. My partner is a chef, so I had to make some kind of reference to food because it's so important to both of us. Rest inspires, beautiful exchange. Autumn for me is a time to rest. It's a time to recollect and rejuvenate and just reset. And then the last verse finally is just ending on that same familiar winter, spring, summer, and fall. So the next thing I was going to talk about was what made me decide to go lower or higher. So you know how it starts out with winter, spring, summer, and fall, while I had other verses that were more like summer and fall. So the reason I did that is because I wanted to go with the higher version on the seasons that I felt like crescendoed. Like whenever spring awakes, it's this beautiful awakening. It should be passionate or uplifting, which is why I decided to go with the higher version whenever I sang about spring. The same thing whenever I sang about summer. Even though summer's not my personal favorite season, I know for a lot of people and for nature in a sense, it is a very beautiful and uplifting thing. Summer is what brings life, and I felt like it deserved that higher melody. I wanted to take a break from the higher melody. Once again, autumn is rejuvenation for me at least, and I feel like it's a chance to kind of slow down, calm down, recollect, so you can then enjoy another heightened experience again in the future. On this next and final verse, I wanted to end on the original version of what inspired this entire song. So now you kind of know the idea and the thought process behind why I wrote what I wrote. And yeah, I really appreciate you sticking with me this long, and I hope you enjoyed the video.